Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY-TV News and the Star-Gazette. A Bradford County pizza shop went up in flames this morning. Howie's Pizza and Subs in Sayre is completely destroyed after a fire tore through the restaurant. WENY-TV's Walter Smith Randolph was there and picks up the story this morning.
Good morning, Laura. I'm here on the scene of this breaking news out of Sayre. Right behind me, the popular pizza shop Howie's Pizza and Subs is up in flames. Now, details are very limited at this time, but here's what we can tell you. This fire broke out around 1:30 this morning. At least 5 fire companies are here on scene at the corner of Center Street and Keystone Avenue in Sayre Borough. Now, those fire departments include Sayre, Athens, Waverly, Chemung, and the Howlett Volunteer Fire Company. Fire officials tell me no one was hurt. The fire departments did do a search of the building. I can tell you that at least 2 hours after we arrived on scene, there was still flames seen coming out of the back of the building. Fire officials tell me that's where the fire started, in the back of the building. Now, the Red Cross and Salvation Army are on scene helping with the relief efforts. Now, earlier this morning, neighbors were speculating about a power outage here on Keystone Avenue, wondering if that had anything to do with this fire. Police are ruling that out right now. They say that was a scheduled outage. As I said, details are very limited at this time, but the investigation continues. And of course, we'll bring you the latest as this story continues to develop. For now, reporting in Sayre, Walter Smith Randolph, WENY-TV News. Laura?
And now we have confirmed that the owner of that pizza shop is the Waverly Barton Volunteer Fire Chief. His name is Don Howard. Again, no one was hurt in that fire. Stay with us as this story develops. The budget for Chemung County is almost in the books, and leaders say it wasn't easy to keep the tax rate the same. Local leaders say it was tight, but the legislature was able to produce a budget that keeps programs and doesn't increase the tax rate. The public had their last chance to comment on the proposed 2013 budget, which is set to come in just under the current budget total. Despite the current economic troubles, sales tax revenues being down, and layoffs at Sikorsky, Chemung County tax rate will stay the same at $6.98 per every 1,000 assessed. On the downside, employee payroll had to be cut $1.2 million due to issues like increases in Medicaid and pension costs.
The state programs are driving this budget, and they're consuming valuable dollars, and they're shrinking or crowding out non-mandated programs like sheriff, road patrol, parks and recreation, aging, public health, those types of programs.
The county legislature will vote to accept the budget in December. And now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast. John.
Well, our weather continues to look fantastic here all across the Northeast as high pressure is still firmly in play. That's a key, because that keeps any kind of rain shower activity out of our forecast, keeps the air nice and dry. So here's a look at your forecast for today. Your 5-degree guarantee up to 50 degrees, very similar to yesterday and very seasonably warm for this time of year. We'll keep those skies partly sunny too because of the filtered sun that we'll be contending with. 24-hour planning forecast, temperatures cool out there this morning, but they warm up to that 50-degree, 5-degree guarantee. And then tonight, temperatures very similar tonight to what we had this morning. We'll drop those temperatures back into the low 30s and the upper 20s by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Now, when we show you a dew point map, you're typically thinking summertime, heat and humidity, because these numbers are usually 50s, 60s, 70s. But this time of year, they're much cooler than that, of course, and we're looking at dew points now across the Northeast in the 20s, further back to the west in the 40s. Why is that important? Well, check it out. As this rain shower activity tries to make its way through here with a weak upper level system, it's drying out. So the green blobs back out through Michigan try to push in our direction, but it just kind of dries out here. So that's the good news. So even though we have the clouds, we won't have the rain, so it'll be dry and fairly mild going in towards your Thanksgiving. And Future Track shows that beautifully. We've got the clouds out there this morning. We'll take you through here. This is noontime, still looking at mainly just the partly sun-filled sky, the filtered sun that we'll be dealing with. Going through tonight, still looking at the mainly partly cloudy sky tonight. We'll try to thin the cloud cover out a little bit, looking ahead towards your day tomorrow. And actually, as we make our way through the day tomorrow, we'll see more and more in the way of sunshine. Temperatures tomorrow back into the upper 40s and the lower 50s. And for Thanksgiving Day, well, that's the best day of all, right? All the good food, all the good stuff to be thankful for. And we'll have lots of sunshine and temperatures in the low and mid 50s to boot. Interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast, still looking fairly mild even on Friday, but a strong cold front comes through, cools us off considerably, and brings us the chance for mixed rain and snow Friday night and Saturday.
Thanks, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY-TV News at 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day.